Back at it again. And we got to talk about some folks that we don't really talk about too often. We have in the past, Anna Kasparian and Cenk Uygur. Because Anna may be coming to the realization that she's supporting the wrong side. And we're going to talk about that a little bit today. But we're also going to address the elephant in the room, and that is you got to stop voting for these Democrats, man. Their policies are absolutely garbage. Like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you are new. And please be advised, this one it doesn't get graphic, but what is described in this is it's a little intense, okay? So viewer discretion is advised. If you got any kids, you probably don't want them to hear what's about to be said. Like I said, there aren't any images, okay? There is no graphic images, but they're describing something that is graphic, okay? Just want to make sure you guys are aware of what is about to happen in this clip. But I do think it is important to address this on a serious note in terms of the politics of it all. But like I said, let's dive in.
Can I give you an example? Yeah. Actually, it's an extreme example that Joy Behar confronted Governor Hochul about, and it's in this next clip. Let's watch that real quick, and I'll fill in the blanks.
The CEO of the MTA says that 1% of subway suspects are responsible for more than 20% of the crime because of New York's bail reform laws, which allows them to go back out there and commit more crimes. But there was just a crime on Long Island where body parts were found all over Long Island. They had 4 suspects. They let them go. And now they're out there still. So what is the deal here? It sounds insane to me.
Though the crime that was brought was not what was bail eligible. Yes, murder is. Yes, conspiracy to commit murder is. Yes, assault is bail eligible. All those are. I know that the DA is working really hard with the Suffolk County Police Department to build the case they need to bring the charges that are necessary. The charges he brought, he did not have enough evidence at time to hold them.
So you can't hold them?
Not on the charges he brought. But those are low-level charges. They really weren't. And we can work to make those bail eligible in the next session.
Dismembering a corpse and hiding a corpse after dismembering it, not bail eligible, not a serious crime. I'm not even kidding, guys. Like, when Joy Behar outlined that case, I was like,
I'm not laughing about what these folks did. I'm laughing at the fact that some of these Democrat voters like Anna Kasparian are shocked by this. This is literally what you supported. You supported these progressive ideas and policies. So now you're shocked when somebody commits something heinous like that and gets to walk back out onto the streets. You literally watched illegals beat up cops and give you the middle finger as they were released from jail. And you're surprised by this? Oh, man. That is hilarious. That is actually funny. Seriously funny. It's just like, yo, how do you make sense of that in your mind? I'm going to keep voting for these people. I've watched these people do this before. And now I'm shocked that they've done it again. This is like, what? But that's Democrats for you, man. That is Democrats for you. You know, it's like the whole when people protest because a cop ended up pine boxing someone, and then you go look at the footage, you know, because, you know, most cops wear body cams these days, which is great. I think that's amazing. I love having the transparency, right? I think all cops should wear body cams. I don't think that impedes a cop's ability to do their job. But what it does do is create a level of transparency so that the left can't run with these crazy narratives. But when you watch the footage, it's like, hold on, this dude was literally just fighting with this cop. And now you're surprised that they were pine boxed? Like, we've watched this movie happen before. You've watched this happen before. And now you're surprised that it happened again? It's just like, come on, yo. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. As Larry Elder had said, if you feel the cop is wrong, hey, yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. You do whatever the cop says and you deal with it later. It's common sense. In this situation, it's common sense. Stop voting for these people that enact these crazy policies. But that's like taboo to them. But let's continue on, man. It's crazy.
She's crazy. This isn't a thing. This isn't real. This isn't real. So I looked it up. It's real, guys. It's real. Listen, if being on the left means supporting this, then I'm not on the left, and I'm okay with that. So let me give you the details of the case.
It doesn't mean that.
Okay, I don't know. Let me give you the
That's exactly what that means.
details.
On the left. We're all on the left. We don't want people dismembering folks getting released. Only a couple
Some
of
do.
lunatic.
Some do. Some do.
I know. What I was in the middle of saying is only a couple of lunatic activists are like, yeah, we're pro dismemberment guys being let go. Okay, whatever.
These
You
poor
don't represent the
criminals
left at all.
Dismembered bodies. It's so unfair to put them in prison. Okay, let me give you the details of the actual case, okay? So 4 people were arrested in New York after body parts were found in Long Island. Okay, dismembered body parts. The victims were, 2 people from Yonkers, older individuals. Suffolk County Police say 44-year-old Stephen Brown, 38-year-old Jeffrey Mackey, 40-year-old Amanda Wallace, and 33-year-old Alexis Neves were charged with concealment of a corpse, tampering with physical evidence, and hindering prosecution. They have not been charged with murder. Prosecutors told a judge there was so much blood in the pipes, sink, shower, and toilet of the Railroad Avenue home in Amityville where the suspects were arrested that it was deemed uninhabitable. Police said they confiscated meat cleavers, butcher knives, flesh, and body parts. Attorneys for Brown and Mackey admitted that their clients lived in that home where the body parts and all that blood was found, but denied chopping up the 59-year-old woman and 53-year-old man whose last known address was in Yonkers. Wallace also lived with Brown and Mackey in Amityville. Police said that Knives is homeless. Okay, all 4 pleaded not guilty. The judge released them without bail. They were fitted with GPS monitoring and must report in-person probation and surrender their passports.
I don't care about their passports.
Dude, guys, like what? Okay, so did further research because I just couldn't believe it. Here's more. With 2019 state reforms, mutilation and disposal of murdered corpses are among crimes that are no longer bail eligible. The DA said the 4 went to barbaric lengths to cover the crime. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, Cenk? What are we doing? What are we doing? Someone tell me, what the F are we doing?
Yeah, look, no one signed up for this. I don't know how the hell any of these laws passed. I went to every progressive conference there was over the last 20 years. I never heard a single person saying, why don't we let the actual criminals go? Hey, if someone butchers someone and chops them up into little pieces, let's do the kind of criminal justice reform where they would be able to walk out free.
Yeah, come at me right now.
Well, of course, that's not what they're gonna say, Cenk. Like, duh, you should know that of all people. Like, it's just hilarious watching these folks act like they're super shocked and surprised. Now, hey, listen, I hope Anna is serious about when she says, hey, I am no longer a part of this group of individuals if this is what it means to be a part of these individuals. I hope she seriously means that. And if she does, hey, Anna, we welcome you on the right side, pun intended, right? We welcome you on the right side of the political aisle. We welcome you. Now, leave those same politics, those politics that got you to that place, leave them on the left side, leave them over there. Don't bring them over here, okay? Open your eyes to a different way of politics, right? But we welcome you. We welcome everyone. I know the media tries to make it seem as if we are like these unwelcoming folks and like we're all closed off and oh, nobody's allowed in. It's like the secret group. Oh, we're a cult or whatever. But no, we're welcoming of everyone and anyone who wants to join this side of the political aisle. Don't bring those same politics over here, but you're welcomed over here. Absolutely, 100%. And I've said that time and time again whenever we've had videos like this where someone says that they may or are going to or already have left the left, right?
And tell me I'm the bad guy because I want these people who dismembered corpses and tried to conceal the evidence in prison. Come at me and tell me I'm the bad guy. Come at me.
I don't look, guys.
Insane. You guys are insane. Anyone who thinks this is okay is insane. And everyone else in New York has to suffer the consequences of this with random bag checks at the subway by National Guard troops.
At a time where we have the right wing, which has lost its mind, you're taking good people that would normally be on the left and driving them to the right wing with this madness. And no one agreed to it. I don't mean the voters, I mean on the left.
You did agree to it by voting for those politicians who you knew were going to do crazy things. You've watched them do crazy stuff like this before. You've watched them do this before. Like, there's nothing different. Once again, you watch them allow illegals who beat up cops to walk free. You watch that happen. And now you're shocked that they let some more people free that committed another crime? This is what they do. This is what they do.
When did we have a vote? When did we decide in a primary or a ballot measure that we should do any of this? I never.
You decided. I got to end this video because this is just ridiculous. If you want to watch it for yourself, you can finish it. But I'm just overly frustrated at this point. Oh my goodness! You decided that when you walked into that voting booth and you cast your ballot for those Democrats. That's when you decided that you wanted these types of people to walk free. That's when you made that decision. That's when. It's that simple. It's not complicated. This isn't rocket science here. And to have someone like Cenk, who's been involved in politics longer than I have, like this is absolutely shameful that he's sitting here trying to act like, oh well, I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know what's happening. I'm just clueless over here. Cenk, you've been involved in politics longer than I have. Like this is black and white, like it's clear as day. And I don't mean skin colors. I mean just like it's clear. Before somebody tries to twist my words, because you know how the left loves to do that, right? This is clear. Crystal clear. You'd have to be as blind as a bat to truly not see the truth in this situation. So either Cenk is truly as blind as a bat, or he's a very sinister individual and he's just trying to cover for Democrats once again, who have done some terrible things. I'll let you guys decide which one that is. That's just my personal opinion. Allegedly, of course. But as always, y'all let me know your thoughts and your opinions on this in the comment section below. Like, share, comment. Hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. I'm out.